In this video, I will share to you about how to make elegant commercial building in SketchUp. First of all, we can use the rectangle and click from this origin. Then now we can set the dimension. It's around 15 meter and 25 meter. Then we can click this surface and select push, pull. We can push this one around 1 meter and enter. Then now we can triple click and make component, create. Okay, then we can select move, type control, click from the bottom and place to the top. Then now we can move to the upper position. We can type 4 meter, enter. Okay, then we can duplicate again. We can click this object and select a move, type control and place to this position like this. Okay, and then we can duplicate it again. Okay, we can duplicate it again, and it has a 4 floor. This is the ground floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor, and this is a rooftop. Then now we can click this one and make unique, because we can offset it outside around 1.5 meter. Okay, then we can click. Okay, then we can push it down 50 millimeter or 5 centimeters. Okay, then now we can make the structure. We can make the structure arrangement. We can use the rotate rectangle and click from the corner, and then we can type 600 millimeter and do the behind around 1 meter. Okay, this is for the structural speculation. This is only speculation, but it's representative enough for this basic 3D modeling. Now we can make component in this structure, and we can duplicate and place to this position. Then we can type 3/ and enter. And now I will show you what the distance for every single column is around 4.8 meter like this. Okay, the distance for every single column from the center to the center. Okay, now we can click this column and select move, or okay, maybe we can rotate this one. We can rotate. Okay, I mean it was better placement in here. If we move it to the position, then we can type 3/ and enter. Okay. Okay, now we can select a move to this position. Then we can select a move again and place to this position. Then we can type 4/ and enter. Now this is about the distance for every single column in here. 6.3 millimeter or 6.3 meter in here, 6.3 meter or 6,350 millimeter approximately. Now we can erase the dimension. Okay, so this is about the basic structure, and we make the assumption that this beam is on this slab box in here. So this is about the arrangement of the ceiling and the beam and also the slab. So the total height is 1 meter in here, approximately about 1 meter. It's include the beam structure thickness in here, or beam height. Okay, now we can click this one and make unique, and we can double click. Okay, offset it inside 150 millimeter, and we can type 1,500 millimeter. Okay, now we can make the rotate rectangle. Click from this position until the position, then we can type 60 millimeter, and we can click, and we can type 250 millimeter. Triple click and also make group. Right click and make component, create. Okay, now we can select the. Okay, then we can assign the materials. We can assign the metal materials using the steel and then or we can use the aluminum in here. Okay, now we can select move, tap control, click from this corner. Okay, then we can place to this position, then we can type 15 slash and enter. Now we can see about the distance between every single facade column is 1.7 meter. It's okay. And then now we can click this one and select the rotate, click from this corner, click this corner and click this side and place to this position. Then now we can right click and make unique. Okay, then we can place to the position. Okay, now we can click this one and select move, tap control, and now we can place to the position. Then we can type 8 slash and enter. Okay, so this is for the one side of facade element, and then now we can select this one and select the rotate. Okay, that tap control and 90, we can type 90, and then we can move from the position. Okay, then we can select move, tap control and place to this position. Then we can type 10 slash and enter. Okay, and also this one we can click from this corner, click to this side, and we can type 90 degree. Okay, and we can right click and make unique. Then we can place the position, and then okay, we can select move, tap control and place this position. Then we can type x8, enter. Okay, and it's done. So we can duplicate for this both side of this frame of facade, frame of the exterior, like this. And then now we can select this one and deselect this one. Okay, right click and we can make component and create. Okay, then we can select from here, from this view. Okay, right click and make component and create. Okay, now we can select move, tap control and place this position and right click, flip along with red. Okay, then we can select move, tap control. Okay, then flip along with green. Okay, then now we can make the cornering frame in here. Okay, this is the cornering frame. Okay, we can assign the materials and again. Okay, now we can move to the another position, place to this position. Okay, now this is the basic structure of the building and the basic structure of exterior facade in here. Okay, right now we can use the rectangle again. We can start from the corner. Sorry, we can use the rectangle, start from the corner to this corner by a diagonal positioning. Then we can click the surface and select offset 20, enter, and click this center surface, right click and erase. Okay, then we can click this one, double click and place to the position. Okay, now we can triple click and we can triple click and make group. We can select glass and select the blue glass, and now we can assign the color of this glazing system. We can set the opacity. Okay, maybe we can use this one. We can use this light one, and then we can setting the opacity of this glazing anyway. Okay, now we can make the schematic facade for this ground floor. We can select rectangle and select offset, type 20, or maybe we can offset it inside a little bit in here. Okay, then we can offset with a thickness. We can delete some additional line. Now we can place to this, we can push it up, triple click, make group. Okay, we can push it up again. We can push it up again until the appropriate position like this. Okay, then now we can assign the materials also in here, and now we can assign the line. Okay, we can select move, place, then we can type 20 slash and enter. And this one, you can type 12 slash and enter also. Okay, right now we can make the another facade variation, but before we do that, we have to make sure that there is additional room in here to give the access for the user for maintenance area in here, like this. This is for the maintenance area on the rooftop, and then now we can select the rectangle, and we can explore about this facade, about this exterior like this, and we can give a thickness a little bit. Okay, we can give a thickness of 100 millimeter in here, or maybe more. We can add 200 millimeter more. Okay, right now we can make the curve. Okay, we can complete this line. Oh, sorry, it's getting trouble. Now we can repeat about this step. Okay, now we can select line in here. Now we can select the 2-point arc. And then we can place to this one, and then we can duplicate this one. Okay, right here. Now we can outer cell this one. Okay, just like this, and then now we can make the rectangle in here, and we can give a thickness of this rectangle, make component, create, and then we can select move, type control, and place this position. Then we can type 10 slash and enter. Okay, and then now we can give a border. We can type 300. We can type 300 again, and also this one. Okay, so we can make this one, and then I will assign the materials. I'm using these materials for this grid. And I will adjust about the, okay, this is 5,000 millimeters. And now we can okay, make the line in here, select move, type control, place this position, then we can type I'm sorry, it's okay, we can type 1.1 meter. Then we can type x30, enter. Okay, now we can erase some unnecessary line. Okay, we can select the line and cut and edit paste in place right here, and erase unnecessary line over there, and also this one. We can select move. Okay, then we can type x15. Okay, we can cut this one and paste in place. Okay, now we can select move. We can move from this position, then we can move and control 2.2 meter x8. Okay, and erase the additional line, then we can select cut and paste in place. So this is about the aluminum composite panel anyway. This is aluminum composite panel arrangement. So this is the dimension for every single panel, 1.1 and 2.2, but the factory dimension of this panel is 2.4 and 1.2 meter. So the extension of this every single panel is to be a connector between for every single panel in here. Okay, now we can make the line in here again. Okay, we can select a move, tap control. We can type 2.2 meter x8, enter, and select the line, control X, and place in place, paste in place, and erase additional line over there. Okay, it's done. Then now we can make the we can make the materials. I will use the metal materials. I will name it ACP, aluminum composite panel. Okay, this one, and now we can give the color of it. Okay, this is about the color. Or anyway, maybe we can push this one to the ground, so it will make the another vibes over there by using this one. And then now we can assign the column materials. The structural materials, I will use this one, and this is for the floor, in here. Okay, this is the step. Okay, now we can assign about the concrete materials in here. So this is the step, and then now we can make the grass in here. Okay, so this is about the grazing system for this side and also this one. Okay. So this is about the grazing. Okay, well, okay, maybe we can make the highlight of this by using this highlighted materials over there. Okay, just like this. Now we will give the illustration of it 90°. We can place to this one, and then don't forget to make a canopy. Just a simple canopy for schematic. Okay, I will make the additional canopy and push it until the limit of this canopy itself. Then we can give just a little skylight over there to make it lighter. Then I will assign the another materials over there. Okay, and then don't forget to make the another shaping again in here. Okay, I will make this one. Okay, we can make the rectangle over there. Erase this one. Okay, this is for the top. This is the border top anyway, and it's done. And but we have to make it more in here and also in here. Okay, I mean it's too long, so we can make it smaller, or okay, it's enough. Okay, then we can make additional component with the people component in here, like this, and also in here. Okay, then now we can assign the sky. We can assign the sky over there. We can use this one, and we can set the shadow. Okay, we can set the shadow. Then we can assign the time of the shadowing in here to make it more representative enough. Okay, I mean it was enough. Okay, so this is the commercial building. This is the commercial building. Okay, this is the commercial building that have an arc decoration in here about the basic concept. So you can explore more about the rooftop. You can explore more about the floor plan and staircase placement and landscaping. You can explore more about the canopy and much more. You can explore about it. And I give you materials on the link, the description. Okay, so you can check the link on the description about these materials if you interest in. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you, and just wait for my next video. Thank you.